started, yo. I remember I first started, I used perfumer quite a lot. um that Dream Elements, even though it's not, my bot's not really working right now. They had Shiryuki, don't you? Yeah, he won 60 Shiryuki will do just fine. Like you got E1 Shiryuki. At arts damage. Whoops. No! uh since I'm just doing side quests, I kind of don't want to turn my camera on, which I mean I don't really want to turn my camera on anyways. Ah. Yeah, I've been lightly playing Arknights again. Um I'm not sure how much more Final Fantasy 14 content I'm gonna have. Um E2 is so good. Okay, so first thing I need to do, I need to go finish this quest. Actually, since I'm right here. Let's go with a gig. We are now able to gather new materials from the sea surrounding the island sanctuary. Good. Ooh. How many do I have? I have 6 creatures. Oh, that gives me 2 things. Oh, wow, okay. We'll take... We will work on doing all of the sheep first. Fleece, some milk. Squirrel. Sanctuary Claw, huh? Are those tools you have there beautiful and dangerous tools for cutting things and smashing them up? Give them here, nice and easy. While you're at it, please also give 1,500 seafarers calories. They're not for me, mind you. Blah 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 blah. Slice away. Now that I think about it, do you have any AoE masters? Always nice to have pockets. Construct a landmark? What? Ooh. Skyfire. My personal fave AoE caster. She's expensive. Oh no. E1 will do fine for most content, I think. I still kind of want the windmill to be over there. We'll see about that. I really need to go get some island logs. 8 p.m. I probably won't look at that until tomorrow. What's this? Yeah, so so I'm a little torn right now actually about Island Sanctuary. Not that I don't like it. I love it. I love my Island Sanctuary. But what I'm torn about, which I actually don't even know because I'm only rank 7, I'm not even max rank yet. But I'm feeling like you are going to be able to build all the landmarks and you can just put them in different places. Which I like, but at the same time, it also makes it so that your Island Sanctuary will be the same as everybody else's, is just in different spots, I guess. That's not that different. Oh, it moves it instantly. Nice. Okay, let's build another granary, I guess. Oh, this one's almost done. What am I making right now? I'm making culinary knife, skyrocking, then rope. And then ribbon and tunic. Popularity low, sufficient. There it is. So I have these set for right now. But I'm already at 2020 groove. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to look at this. I'm gonna have to look at this again. Barbut. No, I need something. I need something that's only 4 hours. 4 hours. So Ileworks baked pumpkin. Make one of those. Now I can do the 2. Barbuts. Or a barbut, I should say. Ooh, Ileworks caramels? Actually sounds kind of tasty. Rope, huh? Again at 6 hours stuff. Hidden chair? I need to go get island logs. Plummeting, so you don't want to do that one. Ileworks Makua. Will it? I don't even know how to say that. We'll make one of those. So, Ileworks ribbon. Tunic is low, so you don't want to. I don't want to make those right now. Stupid ribbon. There's the ribbon. That one's low as well, so I don't really want to make these. So let's go ahead and clear. There. That's 1, 6. So I could make something that's 8 hours. Bronze sheep? This thing is plummeting. Rapier, huh? That can be made. And that's 4 hours. Guess another rope. Bronze sheep. What about Ironworks brush? Very high. We'll make one of those. There we go. Do some different stuff than just making the same thing, right? Okay, now, what do I need to collect later today when I'm like watching a movie or something? I need to collect clay, island logs, probably some vines, cotton, islewort. I have 326 of those. You know, I'm not gonna lie. If there was like a macro that would let me set island log, right? Well, what comes out of what we'll look at this real quick because I know that there's some right outside of town. They're called like island trees or something. Palm tree. Tualong tree. Is that really what they're called? Anyways, if there was like a macro where I could just like gather from Tualong trees and it would just like run to them with like, I don't think you could have an AFK farming thing like that here. Yeah, so this is what I'm gonna have to do later. I'm gonna have to come in here and get a bunch of oh, mahogany. So the mahogany gives you sap and the Tualong gives you branches. I don't think I need branches. I have 92 branches. Really don't need that. But everything has a use, right? So like even if you're not gonna like use the branches, you can Did that make the ones from the starting come back? Do I need island logs? Palm logs, I mean. 144 of those, I didn't realize. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pretty much be in this area, and I'm gonna be harvesting all the island logs that I can, because I only have 26 of them. But anyways, that is enough island sanctuary, I think. What do I want to go as in Mare Lametorium? Nothing really seems to fit Moon to me here. Let's just go White Mage. That's nice and I need to go there. Best way burrows. Let's just use a Etherite ticket to get there. Agitate camping way. Nothing for it, only one thing to be done. Scrap it all and start all over. I'm thinking of spending a night outside Best Ways Burrow, but I'm reconsidering the whole tent idea. A cottage would surely make for a much more comfortable sleep. I mean, you're not wrong, Camping Way. You are not wrong. Something has ruffled the fur of this loperet. Pardon me, could you spare a moment? A friend and I plan to go and meet you shortly after we woke from hibernation, you see. But they're the excitable sort, and well, after much shouting and hopping, they somehow ran themselves straight into a wall. They're yet to wake. On one paw, I understand their enthusiasm. We were all ecstatic that our very first visitors had arrived from Etheris. On the other, they ran into a wall. That's pretty hilarious. But it does take a long time to charge after its first use. A rule of thumb for Arkanites has always been have at least one type level just in case. So casters have single target and AoE, so I always had at least one single target, one AoE op ready to be used. Aikitano was used for the Kano strat to get a clear for anything. Still, I do feel bad for them, so I want to get them a surprise. Something to cheer them up when they wake. I dare not venture out alone, though, so I was hoping you would come with me. Meet me in southern, because like I understand what this person's saying. You don't need to have an AoE caster if you have a Fiala with her skill 2, because the skill 2 pretty much deletes everything. But you really have to use that skill 2 at opportune times. So like if there's a bunch of like trash enemies, right? You don't and there's like a big boss. There's always trash enemies. If there's a lot of trash enemies and a big boss in a stage, you probably are gonna want to use her skill 2 for the boss and not for the trash mobs. Depending, it's all situational, and I'm just saying how my rule of thumb for Arknights has always been each category has 2 types, right? So casters have single target and AoE. Snipers have single target and AoE. So when I played, I would always have a single target sniper that I liked using and an AoE target sniper that I liked using, right? Because sometimes you need one of them. Let's get these 4 right here real quick, so I'm not talking about Arknights during my Final Fantasy 14 stream. My warmest and fuzziest thanks for your continued help, Haruhi. I was thinking, if the other Loporits can't tell you what I might be best at, perhaps you could follow me around and see for yourself. My primary works includes gathering materials, equipment maintenance, and most importantly, carrot production. All indispensable to our day-to-day operations, as I'm sure you agree. As for what to show you, perhaps a spot of foraging. Everyone likes a good forage. We'll need to go and see Thinking Way and Greatest Ensvel first. They're the Loporit who allocates this sort of work. I'd hate to step on any toes. As they didn't say paws or claws or something. Okay. Thinking Way. My, what impeccable timing. I was hoping you might stop by. As you well know by now, these facilities were built to meet any and all needs your people might have. However, you're not at all what we expected, and I don't mean just your exceedingly diminutive stature. A great number of changes must be made, including to our sentry drones. We have no frame of reference for what may pose a threat to your kind, and I believe a better understanding of your strength may enlighten us. Not just your physical strength, mind, but your strategic prowess as well, which is why I like to see how you fare in a fight. What do you say? Wonderful. If you could meet me in Greatest Ensvel, I'll see that everything is ready when you get there. Okay. And then going back to Aya, you tell that's kind of bugging me a little bit, is that her range is really big, but she can't hit everything in the map, you know? And sometimes you have to have a caster on one side of the map and you need to have a caster on the other side of the map. So I think it's not good to be like, well, you have Aya, you have her skill 2, you don't need any other casters, because you do. Curses, insufficient data, even after everything I've done. You, Livingway told me about you. Would you mind lending me a hand? As you know, we Loporrits only awakened recently. While we were sleeping, Mare Lametorium has undergone a number of bewildering changes, one of those being the appearance of strange walking fungi, thinkers we call them. An elegant vessel crashed here many years ago, you see, and some part of it pierced through the wall of our underground bioplant. I believe the spores from within eventually made their way to the surface of the moon, where they went on to mutate and evolve in our absence. What? I mean to study these curious new life forms, but I need more data before I can draw any real conclusions. Would you be willing to retrieve a sample of fungal filaments for me? Yes, a single sample would more than suffice. Okay. If I remember my culture studies correctly, you will expect some form of payment in exchange for services rendered. Yes, bring me that filament and I will see you are duly compensated. Oh, I still need to do the Dilabrum Regine. I still need to do that. Okay, what do I want to go do first? Let's go get that one way down there first. Actually, no, I take that back. We'll go do this one first. And then we'll go do that one. Oh. So that's why those look like that. That's really interesting, actually. So I started doing Mare Lametorium side quests today, and I had no idea the enemies, some of the enemies on the moon are the way they are because an Allegan ship crashed into the moon. So I'm not gonna lie, I have been having been playing Endwalker like since it came out. There's so many things I wish I would have done when I played through the game. Like I very much get caught up in stories, and when I'm doing like the MSQ, I'm very much like, I need to do the MSQ, I need to do the next one, you know, I need to do it now, right? And I need to keep going through the story now. But I wish that when I was playing through all like ARR and all the expansions, I really wish that I was doing side quests before moving on. There's so many things I wish I would have done that I, you know, can't go back and do. We saw a flower here once when out on patrol. Gorgeous crystalline flowers that grow on the heads of lunatenders. If you were to gift them one when they awake, they'd be over the star, that's over the moon in your parlance. I have to go and deliver our patrol records for Moon Cell to the Watcher's Palace, but in the meantime, can I trust you to get a flower from one of the lunatenders? Sure. Wait, what's a lunatender? Oh, those things are lunatenders? I love Asai's. I love that skill so much. I just need one. Overexcited admirer. Like, I put that in spoiler chat, but I'm not sure how much people actually care about that type of stuff. Oh, were you able to get a flower? Oh, it's beautiful. They've wanted one of these ever since they learned how special flowers are in your culture. Now that I think about it, if they were to receive it from me personally, they might run themselves into a wall again, or worse. I think I had better give it to them. With your regards, of course. I'll meet you back at the burrow. Oh, way to make a living. Thinking way, dreaming way. Thinking way always has some manner of vegetable, mineral, or ooze of indeterminate origin in need of gathering. I really like the Lopper so much. I see you have a rather special companion today, Dreaming Way. What's the occasion? Oh, nothing of import. She's simply here to observe me as I go about my day. Speaking of which, are there any tasks in need of doing? Matter of fact, there are. Building Way is in need of more crystals. Perchance mine some? But of course, I suppose he'll want the usual assortment. Right then, it's off to Vallis Vulneris. I'll go on ahead and look for a suitable deposit of crystals. Let's get started, shall we? Activating Terminal 1. Begin data acquisition. What? certainly have a knack for battle. I can hardly imagine how strong your enemies must be. All the more reason our sentries are in serious need of improvements. Now, might I trouble you for one more test? Okay. That's the spirit. I can't imagine you'll have much trouble after seeing that first display. But one can never have too much data. Let's try one of our drones from Terminal 2. That was incredible. You haven't been sneaking any iron carrots, have you? I had no idea your kind were so fearsome in battle. Maybe we should forget the sentries and have you guard Bestway's burrow. I jest. We would never dream of putting you or your people in harm's way. I want to thank you properly, but not here. Let's head back to the main plaza. Oh, what? Wait, what? When did that one go down there? Was it always there and I just didn't realize it? That's very possible. I forgot Aincasters were a thing. Oops. Yes. Fishing here, and a lot of people are fishing over here. Aha, you found me. Truth be told, while I was waiting, I felt an itch to get started, and before I knew it, I had gathered all the crystals building we will need. I have a feeling he could use some sand as well, though, so why not collect it while we're here? I'm sure one bit of gray sand looks as much like the rest to you. Trust me, the gray sand here is the best. Simple enough work, so would you care to join me? Okay. Pile of gray sand. Oh no, this is the one we just talked to. Okay. Up. Yeah, so like these quests, you just the MSQ was so good that I really wanted to get through it. Like, not get through it, I wanted to push more and get to see more of it more quickly. I still stand by Sky Fire's stun on her S2. We should make our delivery to Thinking Way as soon as possible. Last one, there's a moldy carrot. Well, last one, there's a moldy carrot. As it happens, it's a good thing that you didn't go with me to give them that flower. Just hearing it was from you, you nearly made them faint dead away. Perhaps I should have waited a bit longer after they woke up. In any case, I hope you'll visit us again. We can ever break their cycle of excitement and self-injury. I'm sure they'd be delighted to meet you. That's pretty hilarious. The moon will be as safe can be once the drones are refurbished, and thanks to you, I have all the data I could ask for. Though I did read something a touch concerning in one of the books our collaborators sent us. Something about certain drinks you imbibe that make you a threat to yourselves and everyone around you. I hope our drones will be prepared for such an emergency. At any rate, I better get back to your work. It's not much, but I'd like you to have this small token of thanks for your help. I was starting to wonder if the thinkers had done you in. Were you able to retrieve your sample? Of course. Why, the structure of this filament is altogether different from the fungi growing in the bioplant. Mayhap the spores mixed with substances leaked from the alien ship. Chimera incubation fluid, perhaps. In any case, this isn't any good. This isn't good. Any and all potential threats must be eliminated if we are to make the moon fit for habitation. Each chain do less damage as it hits enemies. I don't know how. But having a chain caster that doesn't have negative lesser damager per hit is quite nice. And I liked You have helped with the most important discovery, and for that you have my thanks. Here, your reward as promised. Okay, let's go ahead and pick up these last ones. I don't have too many anymore. There's only like what, 5 left? A cutscene? Ah, that was efficient. Did you manage to procure what I asked for? And more. I thought that building away might want some of that oh so sandy Vallis vulnerus sand, so we went ahead and gathered that too. Now that you mention it, he did ask me to procure some gray sand. Heavens, it would have been embarrassing if I turned up without a grain. Do you remember what he needed it for? I vaguely recall mention of a pit full of the stuff. Pit? Apparently the children of Aetheris enjoy such things. Oh. I'm more curious about how you were aware of this request. Buildingway said he hadn't told anyone but me about his latest project. Well, I must have overheard you two talking when I was out collecting crystals last time. Given how far the grot is from here, that seems incredibly unlikely. But never mind that. You brought me the sand, and for that I am most grateful. See what I mean? That's some good sand. Now, while enjoying this tiny glimpse of my day-to-day life, did you find any dreams I might be capable of aspiring to? Oh, don't worry if you haven't. We've only just begun after all. I really must learn to be patient. Surely the right inspiration is out there, just waiting to strike. Interesting, okay. Oh. Oh. This is the oh, what's it called? This is the tribal portion. Let's waste no time in continuing our work, shall we? Thinking way, have you any other jobs for me? I suppose there's a caretaker that wants for repairing. If I recall correctly, the particular parts you need will be over at Heimdall's last site. I'll get right to it. It looks like we're on maintenance duty. Join me at Heimdall's last site as quickly as you can. Wait a second. Let me go look something quick. F14. These tribe quests. Are the Lobrits? Allied? I don't like that the tribal quests are released in different patches. Like I don't understand why the Omicron and the Allied, whatever Allied even means, I don't understand why they all weren't just released on the same patch. If you're not too busy, might I trouble you to look into something for me? Everyone knows that water is for our passengers to be, and if anything should happen to those reserves, it could ruin. I recently heard word that one of our fellows is acting strangely. I doubt they would talk to me, but I suspect they might be willing to confess their plans if you ask them. You'll help, won't you? What? moping way. Oh dear, oh my, oh dear, this is terrible. Thank goodness you're here. There's a strange sound coming from the waterway. I think there might be something wrong with the water regulation system. What if the water starts to flow backwards? Or worse, everything must be inspected from top to bottom, but time is of the essence, and I can't possibly hope to do it all on my own. Not as quickly as I'd like, at any rate. Please say you will help me. Yeah, so you see how he's talking? He's talking as if, they're still needing to prepare this for people to come live up here. So these would be a lot better if you're doing them in the moment as soon as you unlock them, because right now it sounds kind of silly. The bouncy Loperette would ask you to lend them an ear. Just the person I was hoping to see. I'd like your thoughts on something if you have a moment. As you might have noticed, this park is rather drab as it is now, which is why I plan to plant flowers to liven things up a little. Of course, there's no guarantee my tastes are in line with those of your people. We have a most wondrous assortment of plants at Lovingway's darlings, and it would mean the moon to me if you picked which flowers we use here in the park. Hooray, to the gardens then. You're going to love them, I know it. Okay, so we got two. Let's go. Unfortunate fortune telling for a greater garden, one way or another. Okay, so we're gonna go do these two, then we'll go pick up these two, and then we'll go down here out into the moon again. Wow, who are you? What's the matter? Suspicious? Me? But why? I haven't done anything wrong. Urianger was teaching me about telling fortunes, and I've been trying to practice so I could show the others how it's done. In fact, I even made my own carrot card. I'm doing Loperette side quests, and there's a Loperette. Who's learning to read, tell fortunes, and they made themselves carrot cards. In fact, I even made my own carrot cards. Though they're not quite as fancy as Urianger's, I tried using them to see what good fortune will come to the people of Etheirys when they visit the moon, but maybe I did it wrong, but the cards had nothing good to say. I got the complete opposite. So I thought I'd try again after purifying myself in the water here. That is what your people do, yes. I read that it's possible to purify oneself using water, but I don't feel as if anything has changed. Maybe I've missed a step somewhere. Oh, could you draw the water for me? Coming from Heidelin's Chosen, I'm sure it'd be the most purifyingest water ever. All you have to do is fill this empty bottle, water, and pour it on me. I mean, okay. Ah, how refreshing. I feel like a brand new Loperette. Already I can feel my spirit overflowing with good fortune. Time to have another look at those carrot cards. And see what awaits the people of Etheirys. Have I ever fought one of those? You hear nothing out of the ordinary. I'm kind of curious to know what that does. I dodged it. Ba-dum-bum. You hear nothing out of the ordinary. You hear an odd bubbling murmur. This machine seems to be malfunctioning. You know what? I was just wondering, I wonder if ancient peoples, you know, back before there's like buildings, right? Their only source of water was like water from rivers and stuff. I wonder if their like stomachs were used to it, or what? What are these leopards doing? There must be something to be done about this. Come now, think. How did you try? I totally read that as if it was the text down here. How did everything look on your side? A murmur by the northeast regulator? I think I know what the problem is. We released fish into the river so that our guests could go fishing, but they're likely attracted to the heat of the regulators. Not to worry, this is but one little bump on the road to building a fantastic recreational facility. Thanks to you, the path forward can be made smoother. Wait a second. So in Heavensward there was the Ishgard restoration. In Stormblood there was the Dolmen restoration. The Dolmen Enclave restoration. What was in Shadowbringers? Pudding's attack doesn't throw out chain. Pudding chains as their attack. I'm not. I'm writing. Well, did you find out what that good for nothing was up to? Oh, really? Well, that's actually quite admirable, making such efforts to understand the culture of Aetheris. That said, I'm not sure one is meant to redraw cards until they find a desired result. Or perhaps I misheard how fortune telling is meant to work. Maybe I should go and talk to them about that. Then again, there's been no harm done, and they mean well. Perhaps I'll discuss the finer points of card reading to them another day. Thank you for looking into this. You gotta like the music here. So peaceful. Aha! I knew I'd find one of you eventually. Can you talk? I have so many things I wish to ask you. We have learned much about you thanks to our collaborators on Aetheris, but it has become clear there's a great deal that they neglected to mention. Your stunted growth, for example. Rather than speculate on other crucial details we may have overlooked, we're hoping you can clarify a few things, if that's alright. Okay. Thank you so much. A few of my fellow Loperates are sure to have burning questions of their own. If you could wait here a moment, I'll go and fetch them. You know what? Let's just do this one right now, because it's just right here. You don't have to move. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty registrations. Screw it, let's just do this. I'm super curious. What? What was that? Sorry to keep you waiting. Two of them just like showed up just to wave at me and then they left. Now then, shall we get started? First, we'd like to ask about typical methods of stress relief. We have read that when thrust into a new and otherwise unfamiliar environment, the people of Aetheris can become quite stressed. Should the worst come to the worst, and they're forced to relocate here to the moon, well, we're considering a number of contingencies based on what we've read. But being a native of Aetheris yourself, we're quite curious to know how you prefer to relieve stress. Breaking the bones of my enemies. I usually sleep. What the... Interesting. Perhaps we should consider creating sleep-inducing carrots to help people relax. I mean, if there was a carrot if there was a carrot, right, and I just had to eat the carrot and it would make me go to sleep, I would eat one of those probably every night. That was certainly enlightening. Thank you. But one of the things that's wrong here is you don't. It's not a general. You don't want to generalize, right? So there's a lot of people out there that they get stressed and they do go exercise. There's some people that when they're stressed, they like to loaf about. Some people when they're stressed like to play video games or maybe listen to music or watch a movie. You know, there's a bunch of different things that people want to do. But I think that the best thing you can teach the Loperates is that there's never just one general answer for probably any question. But they're trying. I too have a rather pertinent question. What do your people do for recreation? We have pored over every book provided to us from cover to cover, but the answer yet eludes us. As such, we're quite certain what few ideas we had for entertainment are wanting for inspiration. So tell us, what do you enjoy? Eating? See, this is another one. Oh no, what am I supposed to pick? I'll go with eating. I like eating. I love food. Now that I can relate to. We'll be sure to prepare plenty of carrots so you can eat to your heart's content. I think I have a better idea of what needs to be done next. Thank you. One last question, if I may, and perhaps the most important we could ask of you. Do you like carrots? I love carrots. I do actually love carrots. We need to eat too, though, so try to leave some for us. I think that covers everything. Thank you for your time. That was interesting. That was awfully nice of you taking time to answer our questions. It was more helpful than you know. Every word of what you said is here in my notes, and I plan to share it with everyone. Mark my words, we'll transform the moon into a marvel unlike anything you've ever seen. Sparkling-eyed? Goodness, my apologies. I was rather preoccupied thinking about the rainbow crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? Their elemental energies are what make it possible for people to survive here on the moon. From the air we're breathing to the gravity that keeps us from haphazardly... Oh. They might have said that. At the beginning, because I remember one of the Loporits showed you to the was like giving you a tour, and they might have explained that, but I don't remember it. They require regular maintenance to maintain equilibrium, though, and that's where I come in. You've a mind to see how it's done. I could use an extra set of paws or hands, as your kind seems to insist on calling them. My friends will take care of the more delicate work, so all you need to do is bring us a few expected crystals. How about it? Yeah. So nice to know people from Aetheris take an interest in their ability to breathe. Now, what we need to get started are lightning and wind aspected crystals, one of each. You can find them at the respective sparkling supply station. Once you have them, you'll want to deliver the lightning aspected crystal to the shine supervisor to the north. They're in charge of shininess, you know. The wind aspected crystal should go to Hopping Way near the entrance. Okay. I have to pee though. Right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. That was weird. I thought my screen was wigging out for a second there. Dun, 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 dun. Giant super patch. Oh, hello there. I don't suppose you've come to deliver. I don't suppose you've come to deliver a lightning inspected crystal. You have? Well then, stand back. I'll have those rainbow crystals sparkling like new in no time at all. It's you. You're here, which can only mean you have a crystal for me. Yes, that's the one I need. Thank you. Quite a ways away. It looked a lot closer on the map because I was zoomed out too far. Whatever, it's fine. You're back. I take it everything went according to plan. Then Mare Lametorium is safe for another day. This is part of it, anyway. Though there's one thing I still wish the crystals could provide for us. Rain. Oh, how I long to see the shimmering raindrops that fall so freely on Etheris. My dream to one day expand the capabilities of the rainbow crystals so we can do just that. Who knows? Perhaps you'll need a parasol the next time you visit. Ah, but until then, I promise we'll keep the moon in tip-top condition. We do live here after all. Oh, such a light, actually. Why are these doors so incredibly big? I mean, the Amarotians, they're bigger than us, but they're not like that giant. Well, What do you think? In my readings, I found that even a single species of flower can bloom in a number of colors, which is what makes them so appealing. Though it took a little work, these 3 specimens are capable of the same. They're all charming in their own way, but I couldn't possibly decide which is best for the park. Which do you like best? Don't worry about giving a right or wrong answer. I trust your discerning eye. I have to pick a flower? I don't like the clustered flower. The sparkling flower is okay, but it looks like it's gonna open up and there's gonna be a face hugger in there. Let's go with the springy flower. Oh, I like these too. They're sure to make an impression with park visitors. A fine choice. Now let's take a few back to the park, shall we? Do be careful not to drop any on the way. I said this a long time ago when I was doing side quests for something. I don't remember which side quest I was doing, but I would like, because like that's a perfect botanist quest. So I would like it if there was an area like the Best Way Burrows or any of the areas like that, right? If they actually had relevant botanist quest or miner or even like fishing, like decide any of the gathering classes, like give them a few quests that they can do, you know, so you have a little bit of like side story with your crafter, with your gatherers. And I wouldn't mind it with the crafters as well. Like that'd be pretty nice to have to craft some stuff or something for side quests in various expansions. There you are. I was beginning to worry you'd abandoned our quest. Now to the Heimdall. Follow me. The hiccups. According to our records, this vessel landed on the moon about 5 years ago. Oh. Been a wonderful source of spare parts, and also of horrible mechanical monsters, but never you mind that. I've been here countless times by now, so you can leave the salvaging to me. Simply relax and enjoy the view. Color oil my carrot. This colorful expletive is followed by the telltale screech of a loperate in distress. Perhaps you ought to check on Dreaming Way. No, I don't want to have the hiccups right now. Okay, so all I need for Radiance gear is the pants, the legs. Thank heavens you were here. I tried to run, but I tripped. That gray sand is not nearly as pleasant when it's in my mouth, let me tell. And here I was hoping to show you what a competent and capable worker I could be on my own. I did manage to get the parts we need though, so all's well that ends well. Meet me at the Caratorium and we'll see if we can't fix that caretaker. The flowers, if you please. I'm told the people of Aetheris love nature, and flowers are held in particularly high regard. I realize they're not quite the same, but I sure hope these blooms make the moon feel a little more like home. First things first, I need to plant as many of these flowers as I can. By the time I'm done, our gardens will be a place of joy and wonderment for all. You wait and see. Interesting. I don't think I even saw that those were there and were slides before. I flew over Meta. Oh, I didn't even see this thing here before. As you can see, this is the caretaker that needs our attentions. The poor thing's not even able to move right now, but it'll be good as new once I'm done with it. Shift this over there, stick the thingamabob in the what's it, and Restore to pristine condition in no time at all. Or if I'm farming trust. That's pretty much what I was doing when I dropped Arcanite. Trust farming. Most Lopperids know enough to make similar repairs, though it's really nothing special. And I cannot even imagine how one would go about building such a machine from scratch. No, something tells me my dream lies elsewhere. I suppose that's more than we had to go on before, though, not to mention that there's still one job of mine that I haven't shown you yet. Would you care to see how we grow carrots? Well then, let's hop to it. You know, I know there's this thing with rabbits and carrots, but rabbits do need to eat more than only carrots. Wine dark soup? Have any of these? Are you excited to learn about the wonderful world of carrot cultivation? Not that there's a lot to it, truth be told. We simply place the seeds in the machine, water them, and then reap the sweet rewards. It's so easy that, well, that anyone could do it. As far as I know, you're an anyone. Why not try it for yourself? I am a level 90 botanist, thank you very much. I know how to plant things. Oh, completing menial tasks is so much more fun with friends. Pray take these seeds and follow me. I do believe there's an open creation station nearby. Go on, place the seeds in there. Do I have any sticks of platinum? That carefree tossing motion of yours seems to have scattered the seeds nicely. Now, of course, they'll need water. Water crystals, to be precise. This isn't the only machine in need of replenishment. Why don't you pay a visit to the sparkling supply station over in the northeast corner? Northeast corner? Why are they way over there? Don't think so. When did I quit? Arknights. Operators release date. Who's... glass. Looking at this list, this operator release date list, I stopped Arknights when Rose Montis was released, and date it gives is 2021-04-0. Lava the Purgatory. Oh, I have to actually run. No. Load those crystals into the machine and to start their growing process, preferably before you drop them all over the floor. Hey, that's not a nice dreaming way. That should be enough to make our carrots grow nice and big, and the machine converts them into water bit by bit, so we never need worry that the seedlings are too wet or too dry. Oh ho, don't you just love that sound? What? Did you not hear that tone just now? It's telling us there are carrots ready for harvesting. They're not at this station, but I am certain I heard the joyous sound of 2 ripened carrots. You may as well see this through to the end. Pulling them is the best part. So he can hear when carrots need to be, when they're ripe. Never Pan told me about the rogue like mode. Forget what it's called. I've just been playing it real light. It's the thing Ivy always plays. Trying to think if there's anything I need to do in Final Fantasy 14 like tomorrow for stream, because I might be thinking about doing an Arknight stream tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. Do I smell carrots? That was rhetorical. It definitely smells like carrots in here. Mouth watering. That's really all there is to it. And to my days, to put it plainly, I apologize for not being more interesting to follow around. So, have you any ideas for a dream that would suit a loperate like me? I love this cane. Or maybe we should consider one of your hobbies. What do you do when you're not working? That's hot. I don't think I knew that. What do I do? Seems it just wasn't meant to be. I should never have taken such an extraordinary name, being so very ordinary myself. If only I had some sort of skill to set me apart from the others, aside from hearing things no one else does, I suppose. A good ear, eh? Have you tried making music? That's actually really interesting. Oh, I've read about this music of yours, though I'm afraid I can't make heads nor tails of the notion. What are you two up to? Or he was just suggesting that I put the dream and dreaming way through the pursuit of music. Music? I can't say I'm familiar. Yes, we operates can do something similar. A whole lung, nose, face thing. What? Let's just try it and see how it sounds. Come on, Knocking Way. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Oh no. Goodness, that's terribly fun. I must confess, humming in tandem has a certain charm that snorting or shrieking does not. I'd be interested in more such music, I dare say. Then that will be my dream, bringing joy to others through music. Well, who knows, perhaps I can inspire others to pursue their own dreams too. Ah. What were those noises? What's this all about? Why, the gift of music, of course, like this. Oh no. Oh no. Yay. I actually really like that. Oh, oh no. They're tired. I think that might be enough musicking for one day. I don't know how I'll ever thank you. You've changed my life. You know, if somebody actually starts making music, you know, it really is like a life-changing thing. Finally, I can hold my head high knowing that my heart will guide my way forward. Dreaming Way has a dream. Now we just need to get him dreaming away some I'm not reading that because I'm going to decline because I want to talk to Dreamingway. I thought I was talking to Dreamingway, but I wasn't. At long last, I'm living my dream. I hope that someday I can repay your kindness. I cannot thank you enough for helping, my dear friend. I hadn't realized he was so upset over not having a dream, of all things. You helped him as only a person of Aetheris could. I still have my other tasks to attend to, of course, but I promise to practice every day. Eventually, I want to go beyond just humming and compose original music. When next we meet, I hope you'll once again lend me an ear, maybe even two. I wanted this thing. Okay, so all of those are done, and that took me about 2 hours. More like an hour and a half, because I did spend about 30 minutes in the Island Sanctuary. Okay. Nope. My character? Nope. God. Free Endwalker. Who's this? Oh, I still need to do those actually. Oh, they were really sad, so I kind of don't want to. Do I have? I don't think I have any pictures of my alt. Important characters posted to Twitter. Yeah, I really don't. So I'm gonna do something real quick. Tertium. So let's finish these ones. Let's finish the ones from Garlemald. I only have 3 left. One of them is a chain of quests though. But okay, so I want to do this real quick. So log out. Level is she's level 73. She was someplace in Stormblood. It's been a long time. Like I haven't looked at I haven't played as Platinum in a long time. Imea the Spinner. Interesting. Mizzen Mast. I don't even remember. I remember I was maining Ninja as her. Just because I really enjoyed playing Ninja. But she started as Bard. Much and more has happened in Eorzea while you were away. To help those such as yourself reacclimate to the ever-changing realm, the 12 have prepared a most generous boon. The returner status is applied to players who have at least one class at level 50 or above, have not visited Eorzea in more, 45 days, and have accepted the returner's bounty. I'm actually surprised that this happened on this character. You would think that like all of your characters would be like if you're on one character every day like I am with my main character, you would think that the returner status wouldn't happen. All returners are granted full access to the novice network. In addition to returners, this channel is only open to mentors. It's declined. Once an invite to the novice network has been declined. Okay. And it's kind of funny because I was maining Ninja on Platinum. Oh my god. Wow. Oh wow. That is so odd to see. Like I spent so much time with Haruhi just like leveling up all of these jobs that it's really odd to see them not leveled up all the way. What is she wearing? Skaven? She has nothing, yo. Oh my god, no. What is this? Aether Compass, remove that. Ugh. She has 2 million gil? I did not know that. What does Ninja have? Oh. Needs a better bow. No hat though. Okay. Actually, which one was that? Riku, will you get out of the way? Look at these. Look at these toolbars. They look so different than my main characters. Wind up Ananta. Do I have one of those on my main character? I don't think I do. Anyways. Not that one. Of course, my thing's gotta load again. That is a little bit too dark. Let's go in here. Let's go with pose. I'm not even in a free company anymore. Oh. Too right. Oh, looks okay, I think. I don't normally do G-pose stuff. Like, I've seen some streamers before, and they G-pose up a storm, yo. They take forever. I hardly ever use G-pose. Just for funsies, I did make an alt in F14, and her name is, in fact, Platinum. I actually don't even know the last time I signed in as Platinum, though. Bow. Mischievous Mogbo. I like the Mogbo. Traveler, Zol is helping a streamer. Go back to my main character. logged in with her for the first time in like at least a year, just to take that pic. I need to get her a more platinum looking bow though. Bum 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 bum. What I'm gonna do? Hashtag Final Fantasy 14. Not say 14. Socken. Loporit. Origin story confirmed. Where am I at? Oh, I'm in Garlemald. Okay. Yeah, so this kid over here, Gala, who is, thinks is gorgeous. Gala is on a mission to find a mother. Oh. Till now, I thought that the best thing we could do for Volisis is to take him straight to Camp Broken Glass, but with the new information that has come to light, perhaps it is better for him to wait here a little longer, at least while we search for his parents. I appreciate you looking for them, I really do. If you're going to thank anyone, thank Haruhi for changing my mind. Right, let's go over what we learned from the letter. Vipsania is injured but in a safe location. Volisis says it's not his parents' handwriting, which means she must be with another person entirely. Someone she can ask to write letters in her stead. Or at least, that's what I make of it. Do you know where she might go in a time of emergency? Maybe Platinum Novum? She was a maid there. The last time I saw her, she was on her way there. Even with all the fighting, she had lots to do. She told me to keep listening to the radio in case there was any news about the war. If anything really bad happened, we were to meet here at the station. So the radio kept you from harm, and thanks to her forethought, you were able to find shelter immediately after the city descended into chaos. Your mother is a clever woman indeed, but I wonder, why hasn't she made her way here? She worked at Platinum Novum, Titus, and Nerva's residence. Perhaps when she learned the station was held by their enemies, the First Legion, she may have thought against coming here. Even with the war effectively over, she may have been suspected of as a spy or the like. So, any thoughts on the matter? His mother's probably in Platinum Novum. She must be with associates of the royal family. Indeed, that explains why she told Volisis not to worry about her and think only of his own safety. At any rate, let's make our way to Platinum Novum and see what we can find. Only she's eager to do this now. Alfino and Ali say, like, they're just here, and like, I have a raid series with stupid La Brea. Do people like La Brea? Like, Oh, Maelstrom Delegate. Bunch of reds, huh? What do we have? We have wine red. Oh, I do like white red dyes. I'll get that one. I like purple. Not so much. Coral pink. Nope. Wine dye it is. Why, if it isn't you, the warrior of light herself, the navigator was good to bring you to us. For we've on our hands something of a conundrum, one perhaps you can solve for us. It involves this mysterious letter, you see. Not sure where it came from. Suffice it to say, we found it when we were laying some of the dead to rest. Our thinking is it fell out of one of the deceased's pockets. It's only right the missives delivered to the proper hands. The dead need to say their piece, after all. Only thing is, I've been ordered elsewhere, so I can't look into it myself. Do you think you could take it over for me? If you can spare the time, I'd like you to look for this here letter's recipient. Bit of a pain, I grant you, but our best and only bet at this point is to ask the locals around the station. See if they have any clues as to who it might be for. If you do manage to find whom it's dressed, the Taligo, no, it'll I'll make sure to bring her up to speed about everything we've discussed here before I have to move on. Mole. Gotta be cold for her. Oops. One of the mole delegates seeks the aid of someone brave enough to wade through the terrors of the city. Thank goodness you're here. We just received an urgent request for aid from one of our own via Link Pearl. Alas, we could not make out their location, though it sounded as if they were in the throes of a fearsome struggle. We've sent out scouts to ascertain his whereabouts, but they're few in number. Might you aid in their efforts? Your cooperation is much appreciated. I bid you begin your search near the Seneculum Imperialis. Our fellows have yet to explore it. Should any tempered Imperial forces attempt to waylay you, I ask that you merely subdue them, not to kill them. To that end, I offer you this powder. It shall render any hostile immobile for a time. Christine? Wait. Oh wait, they are way over there. Oh my god. Let's go get that then. Oh, an Alamegan. Interesting. I certainly did not expect you of all people to come to my rescue. And you are arrived just in the nick of time. Had you come any later, I fear you may have been forced to carry a load of dead weight back to camp. I was on my rounds when I heard what I assumed to be a refugee crying for help. I made to aid the poor soul when some imperial wretch set upon me. Looking at it with a more critical eye, that refugee may have been nothing but bait for a trap. My head was muddled from the chaos of it all, but I swear I heard the man speak the name Lord Nerva. My ears did not deceive me. This would mean remnants of the 3rd Legion are still abroad, and they perhaps aim to fleece us of both provisions and arms. That deserter must be brought in for questioning before the effects of that compound of yours wear off. I shall return to the station at once to report in and ensure that our forces have captured the scoundrel. You know what? Let's go back to territory. Yeah, it's so weird. Like I haven't logged in as platinum for like over a year. So it was weird seeing her. A letter without an address or recipient, you say? May I? Dawsonus? Forgive me, even a cursory glance makes it plain that this wasn't penned by any relation of mine. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help to you. Good luck in your search. An unaddressed letter? Could it be? Quickly, give it here. I knew it, yes. This is his handwriting, alright. I would know it anywhere. Thank you for bringing it to me. No, wait. Please do not go yet. I would like a friendly face about me while I read it, if you wouldn't mind. We humans have a tendency to become trapped in the past, refusing to move on. I implore you not to let this happen. Now is a time for you to look forward and rediscover love and all of the other joys of life. I can practically hear his voice in my ears as I read this. We promised that we would be together until the end of our days, though through thick and thin, and yet here I am, alone. No matter how dark it may be, there will always come another dawn. Look to the future and trust that there is always more light ahead. Yes, how right you are. Thank you. I will take those words to heart. You have my sincerest gratitude, and please give my thanks to the one who found my darling's letter. That's actually kind of sad. Like, I don't necessarily like the Garleans, but like most of them, they're just people, you know, and they have you know, they have problems and stuff too. Judging by that look on your face, you found the citizen for whom the letter was intended. That's a relief. The people here have witnessed unspeakable horrors, forced to live through the tragic deaths of loved ones. Little wonder their spirits are so broken. If only there were some magic spell capable of healing shattered hearts, I would be only too happy to cast it for them. But alas, only time can heal such wounds, and until they've recovered, we must offer our support. Stand with them during these trying times. I wish I could provide more. At any rate, your help was much appreciated. Thank you. Give me this wine red dye. Does have. We'll go finish this one, and then we'll go do the other one. I have a feeling it's gonna have me go back and forth a lot, so. I really like the auras. There you are. I've been waiting your return. Our comrade reported in just moments ago, and I have heard all. Not only did you save him from the hands of that Imperial, but you provided us the opportunity for his capture. The men I sent out to apprehend that black guard have sent word that he is not in fact tempered as we have it assumed. Rather, he's one of many who are determined to fight until the bitter end. As invaders in their lands, we've drawn their ire. I have my fair share of misgivings about any who fight under their imperial standard, but considering the circumstances, surely it would be in the interest of both sides to lay down our weapons, to make at least an attempt at cooperation. But such this beautiful eye. But such idle musings can be saved for less troublous times, I suppose. Oh, yes, how foolish of me, I nearly forgot. The fellow you saved earlier, he asked me to give you this as thanks for your help. No, don't leave! No! Well, this is it. Platinum Novum. A far cry from its former glory, but relatively untouched compared to some parts of the capital. It was built to last, so the lower floors ought to provide adequate refuge. However, there are countless Magitech drones patrolling the perimeter, attacking any who approach. That would explain why those inside have been unable to seek shelter elsewhere. How ironic that the very Machina that once protected Garlemald are now one of the greatest threats to her people. But now is not the time for such musings. I know the interior well enough that I should be able to locate any survivors fairly quickly. Could you keep the Magitech drones away while I'm inside? I'll be back as soon as I finish my search. In the meantime, take care. Ooh, do I wanna... Oh, was it just the two? Judging by the din outside, you encountered some trouble. You have my thanks. Unfortunately, I saw no sign of the royal family or Vipsania in there, or anyone at all for that matter. That said, it wasn't a complete waste of time. It looked like people had been living there till fairly recently. There was a radio in there too, one of the newer models, so I imagine they avoided being tempered. It appears they've taken all of the provisions and warm clothing with them, which indicates they had plenty of time to plan their exit. I did, however, spot a map of the capital on which they'd marked a route from here to the Cenaculum Imperialis. See where this is leading, yes? Precisely. It's hard to imagine Vipsania parting with the royal family at this point, which means she must have accompanied them on their journey. Judging by the condition of the rooms inside, I would say only a few days have passed at most since their departure. When you are ready, let's head... I'm ready. Let's go. Wasn't expecting that to be the quest complete. Ding, 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 ding. This is your search is nearing an end. What we got here? Ooh, more king crab cake. Ready, I take it. Then let's resume our search. We'll be heading to the Seneculum Imperialis, that enormous stone building to the northwest. Hopefully, that's where we'll find Vipsania. You know what? No, I am completely ready. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Had about 25 minutes left of stream time. Should be able to finish these because it says the Omicrons is going to be a tribal quest. And then the other one is called an Allied Tribals or something. Is that gonna be like the Garlemald and Mare Lametorium? He bears the insignia of the Royal Guard. Only the most proficient and experienced warriors are accepted into their ranks. Alas, he is no longer among the living, though evidently he has only been here a short while. What could have happened here? I mean, he got attacked, right? Yeah. It's always funny. I swear there's been times in this game where they're like, that came from nearby, and then it's like way across the other side of the map. I have no idea who you are, but I owe you a great debt. There's a wounded woman over there by the name of Vipsania. Please tend to her well. Uh-oh. I see you're not one of them, but who are you? Just when I was about to lose all hope, you appear. We managed to put down the last of them. The way she ran to him. I still can't quite believe you're here at my son's request. You should be proud. Were it not for him, we might never have found you. I'm sure he'll be eager to express his gratitude to this gentleman here. Yes, he and I both served the royal family, at least until the city was plunged into chaos. I was badly injured, been by my side ever since. While I was still recovering, he even penned letters for me, and placed them in the ruins of my home for my loved ones to find. Your praise is wasted on me, truly. After all, I and my comrades stopped you from going to meet your family at the First Legion's encampment, for our own selfish reasons. Then, even the Seneculum Imperialis, our supposed safe haven, was attacked by rampaging Magitech. I shall never live down the shame of failing to protect the members of the royal household in my care. But thanks to you both, I have been spared an untimely end. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. What was with that face? We're glad to help, and for what it's worth, I'm sure my comrades in the First would rather let bygones be bygones than perpetuate old grudges. The two of you must come with us to Tertium. That goes double for you, Vipsania. Your son will be overjoyed to see you again. And I him. We've been apart for far too long. Then let's waste no more time here, but we better not rush given your injuries. You know, I have a chocobo carriage in my mounts list. I wouldn't mind using it, and I could fly. What are these selfish reasons he spoke of? Did you find her? Poor kid. Mum. Mumsies. I simply have to know, why did you leave Palatium Novum? We both served the kin of Lord Nerva, so it was decided we would join the 3rd Legion and the Seneculum Imperialis. But as soon as we set foot outside, the streets were overrun by soldiers in the throes of madness and Magitech, drones attacking anyone who dared cross their path. It's a miracle we even managed to escape. We eventually made it to the Seneculum Imperialis and hid inside, though it didn't take long for the Machina to find us. You stepped in just when we had begun to abandon hope. Looks like we've arrived in the nick of time. To be separated from my dear boy was more than I could bear, but I knew that even without my injuries, I wouldn't stand a chance out there on my own. But we're together now, aren't we? That's all that matters. And it's all thanks to you. Seeing their smiles has made it all worthwhile. She is right. We'll never forget what you've done for us. You truly are a hero. This reminds me of why I joined the Vigils Urbani all those years ago. It's true what they say, a good deed really is its own reward. Any road, we'd best stay here for a while. Stay here a while to allow Vipsania time to recuperate. She's still injured after all. Then we can head to Camp Broken Glass. Why is this place not being, like, quote unquote, built up? Like, you would think that they would fix this somehow. Oh, more? Are there warm beds at your camp and hot food? Like, I understand that the camp of Broken Glass is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be the refuge, right? So it's easiest to keep everything there, but this still seems like it's a good area, like, and it's underground, so there's some, they have to be able to do something here. But then again, it is just like a train station. I don't know. What is this? Correct hit rate for her beloved. I hadn't had a moment's peace since we were forced to shelter inside Palladium Novum, but now my son and I might finally find refuge from the madness that's swept through our city. For better or worse, we have no possessions to speak of, so we're ready to leave whenever you are. Rest assured, I'm well enough to make the journey. I swear I won't slow you down. But what about Dad? He wanted us all to meet here if anything happened. Your father's a resourceful man. I'm sure wherever he is, he's found a way to get by. And if he does make his way here, the others will tell him where we've gone. Oh, what was I thinking? I was so glad to have found you that I completely forgot about your husband. It's fine, really. He's the chief of Juturna Platform G. The last I saw of him, he was on his way to work. I expect he's still there now. If not, he may have found somewhere safer. Something on your mind? Someone else was worried about the chief? Really? I must speak with them. What a fortunate coincidence, but first things first, let's get you to Camp Broken Glass before we start making further inquiries. Interesting. You just kind of teleport over there. Are they around here anywhere? I don't think they wouldn't be in here, I think. Yeah, in Maxima. La wah wah. I know him. And the flames vanished from the skies, and the sun shone down. We were all united in that moment of unbound joy. Though I am parted from my family, I know that they saw it too. When the sky finally cleared, we knew at once that catastrophe threatening the star had been averted. Although our work here is far from over, we now have hope. Hope. Hope for Garlemald. Hope for us all. Ah, hello again. Since last we spoke, Oppius and I have been holding regular meetings with the other machinists to discuss all manner of topics, mostly of a technical nature. Greetings, Haruhi. You may be interested to know we've been kept rather busy, what with getting the platform up and running again. Why, yes, of course, I'd be happy to share what I know. Is it true you used to work on You turn a platform G? I did indeed, and you must be Chief Frontinus's wife. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm so sorry to hear you've been kept apart from your husband this entire time. Sadly, I've no clue where he is either, but I'll tell you what I know. I actually kind of really like the Beast Tribe quests, because the stories leading up to them they're decent. They're nice. And then the stories that you get when you're doing them are pretty okay. They're okay so far as well. I've only done a few of them, to be honest, and I haven't done any of the crafting ones. Disappeared with the identification key? That doesn't sound like him at all. Useful information to be sure, but we'll need more than that before we can go looking for him. Volisis, could you tell us anything else about your father? Ever so kind, and he never breaks a promise. Good at making plans too. It was his idea for us to meet at the station. Sounds like the chief. All his ideas are firmly founded on logic. Tertium would act as an ideal underground shelter, and if the trains were still running, they would provide the perfect escape route. My husband is also a dyed-in-the-wool patriot. He made a point of hanging the imperial flag in front of our house for all the neighborhood to see, and often spoke of his devotion to the empire. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this. We have a lot in common, the chief and I. I'm certain he only took the key to stop others from misusing the platform. Speaking of the key, could you tell us a bit more about it? Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. It grants access to the entire fuel supply network, a pipeline that connects countless facilities, including the platforms and the Enceladum? Enteleki? The Enceladum. Celadium. Dium. I think we have all the pieces of the puzzle, but how do they fit together? He was trying to protect his family. He must have got... Was he trying to protect his family? Enceladium. Yes, if the cerulean pipeline is at the root of this, that's a distinct possibility. Let's suppose he went to the Enceladium after collecting the identification key. What next? That's it. He could use the key to halt the supply of ceruleum to the Magitech drones. Deprived of fuel, most of them would be rendered entirely inoperable. If he succeeded, and that's a big if. There's no telling what kind of danger he could be in now. Don't be pessimistic. Quite. Haruhi, Rimonald, there's no time to waste. To the Enceladium. Is it a S sound or a K sound? Enceladium or Enceladium? Thank you all so much for agreeing to look for my husband. We'll be here awaiting your safe return. Flash, get out of the way. Please be careful. I want to see my dad again, but I don't want anyone else to get hurt. Rimonald's skill with a firearm should come in handy if you're forced to engage in combat. Gotta go way up there to the north, yo. Dun 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 dun. This person is doing the same quests. Architecture here certainly makes an impression. It's actually my first time to venture this far, you know. Alright, Rimonald and I will search the interior while you look around outside. He may yet be waiting for the right moment, in which case he'd seek shelter from the cold. Just Sonia said Frontinus has very distinctive long white hair. Your wits about you. Who knows what Magitech foes lie in wait? Yeah, it's always funny when you see a character, somebody else's character. You see somebody else's character, and then like you see them in the same areas as yourself, and like you know that they're doing the same quests as you. Dun, 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 dun. This is a long ways away. Who is your daddy? What kind of quest name is that? Yeah, I feel like there's no way you would have heard this yell from way over there. You saved me, but why? Is everything alright? So? Frontinus, yes, we've been looking for you. Must be my lucky day. Way things were going, if the drones hadn't finished me off, starvation surely would have. So much for my brilliant plan. After I barely escaped with my life, I holed up within the perimeter walls. When my supplies ran out, I decided to take one last crack at it, and look where that got me. Save your strength, we'll get you out of here. Wait. You're not one of us. Correct. My comrades and I have come to Garlemald to lend what help we can. We've made camp in Laterum, and your family is there waiting for you. I'm so happy. I swear, if he was like, if he was gonna say like, I don't need a non-Garlean's help, I would have been very upset. I would not been happy at all. I would have rolled my eyes. Managed to find him? You're back, so, did you find my dad? Frontinus. It's wonderful to have you back, Chief. Wonderful to be back, believe me. I'd hoped to put a stop to those rampaging drones by cutting off their supply of ceruleum, only I bit off more than I could chew. You did your best, Chief, and that's all anyone could ask. You're a brave man, reckless but brave. Wouldn't be standing here now if you hadn't saved my bacon. Words can't express my gratitude for all you've done for me and my family. There was one other thing. We had to jury-rig the platform to get it working again since you took the key. I know you must be angry, but... Angry? Far from it. You were only trying to help the townsfolk return to a normal way of life. At any rate, I lost the identification key when I was set upon by the drones. Well, they won't be around for much longer if the contingent's got anything to do with it. You're going to love this camp too. It's full of gifted engineers. I'm sure there'll be all kinds of projects for you to busy yourself with once you're feeling better. And despite obvious, will you please shut up and let him like reunite with his family? Go, shoo. He has a really pretty wife that he needs to do business with. And despite everything that's befallen Garlemald, our platform is set to play a starring role in the reconstruction efforts. Indeed, but more than that, I'm delighted to be with my family. I missed you too dearly. As did we. Now that we're together again, everything will be alright. I know it will. Thanks to our newfound friends. We've been given another chance at happiness. That was a nice quest line, to be completely honest. That was one of the few things in Garlemald that I actually liked. Oh, they're gone. We've reached an agreement with Radzat Han to have vital supplies delivered here. We're able to receive them a lot more quickly than those sent all the way from Eorzea. Oh. That little family, are they around here? There's one thing about this camp. I don't see... I mean, I guess that could be a home building. I guess that could be like a home building. I don't see too many buildings where you could like have a bunch of refugees. But I guess like this building, I guess, is pretty big. You could probably fit a lot of people in there. I guess these two buildings were pretty big as well. Interesting. So that's Garlemald done. That's Mare Lametorium done. Let me check this real quick. So Labyrinthos Upper, done. Thavnair Coastal, done. Garlemald, done. The Moon, done. So next is going to be Thavnair Lower. Done. It's basically just Alika's stand. And then we have Elpis, and then the rest of Labyrinthos and Ultima Thule. I'm not gonna lie though, the side quests do take a little while to do. Okay. Let's see. Where's the Morbe docks? Okay. Return to New Gridania. We will open these, and then we will... we'll open those, see if we can sell them. We hope you have a pleasant stay. We are going to open these things. Just down. I should have opened that with something else, to be honest. What is this? Bracelet. And an earring. And then this goes to Serena. Serena. Mm-mm-mm. $43,000. Oh, because it's high quality. 4349. 4349. Confirm. Actually, let's have her sell one. Oh, no, 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 no. Sell some stuff. Go with Momo. Two four 998. 998. I'm sure that these probably sold a lot better when Endwalker was brand new. There we go. Oh. I also think that with Thavnair lower, here and Rad's at on. So I think I should do both of those at the same time and then move to Elpis. I really need to get crap. What is today? Today is Saturday. So I think on Tuesday my blacksmith will reach level 80. Or I can go do some crafting just to bump it up to 80 and I could start working on something else, probably armorer. Doesn't sound too bad. Alright, so tomorrow is Sunday. Oops, on the fountain. Where can I take you? That one. Oh, that's right, another granary. Jump, 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 jump. Construction complete. Can we make it into a granary 2? Again. And I don't think I checked the granary thing last time. We've just, oh. Okay, why did I go with that one? Oh, island logs. Cotton ball, apple, what is this? Island them? Okay. I'm not sure what to think about the pasture just yet. You get the items from there pretty slowly. So I need island logs. That's right, that's what I said, right? I'm going to that I need to go. That I need to go with that. Dun, 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 dun. Do I need palm logs as well? Oh, not that one. Yeah, see, so like this place has so many trees. I feel like not nearly enough of them are gatherable. Like, why can't I gather this one and that one? I really wish you could. far too spread out. But maybe I just haven't found the right rhythm yet, right? Other ones over here. See, like, there's all these trees right here. I don't understand why you can't gather from them. It makes the trees like way too spread out. I thought this rock was a creature. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. This one is kind of out of the way. So I should probably try to not come back this way if I can, if I can make that. But yeah, so this is what I'm going to be doing today. Off stream. This one's kind of out of the way as well. Probably going to come back here later cuz I'm kind of hungry right now. So I kind of want to end stream so that I can I might get this one. So get that one. Clay. So I'm thinking I'll get the clay just like that. Do I want to get that one, or do I want to get come up here? Get no, I'll get this one just to get more. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3. That's technically all I need for the sand to start coming back. 4. Okay, so let me see here real quick. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Five. Yeah, see, all of these trees are so far apart. I wish that something like that. I wish I could get that tree. I think that's not even a right tree. Leave that one there. Oh. The white rock. So that's limestone, which I guess I technically do need a little bit more of that now. So I can, 2 of them right here. Just so a little bit of a path going here. So you get all the sand. Come here. That one. This one. This one. This one. Like, if I really want to, I could come over here and get more. That's a lot of running. That's a lot of distance traveled, right? We're just one more. So try not to get those ones, I think. Closest to that's not that bad. Wait. This one. What up there? Ooh, up here. Okay, so I got pretty much a rough line, more like a circle, I guess. Wow. The island logs and 50 clay. Anyways, I'm done. I'm out of here. Tomorrow I'm not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm thinking about playing more Final Fantasy 14. I might do an Arknight stream, but that's really unlikely. I think it's most likely going to be Final Fantasy 14, and I'm going to continue my side quests maybe, because I do want to do the ones from Thavner, specifically the ones in Radzat Han. So I might do that tomorrow and see if I can get a bunch of those done. And then Monday. Monday will be what will Monday be? More side quests? Arknight? I'm only contemplating Arknights because I did the mode that Pan told me about, but I only did it like a couple of times. Then I started heavily doing the current event that was happening at that time. So yeah, that's tomorrow. It might be the side quests, but I'm not sure about the Arknights anyways. So that's that. I daily don't have any daily leave. Okay, so let's go back because I'm gonna be done with the Island Sanctuary for right now. I want I'm gonna go check the crops real quick. I didn't do that earlier. I want done. Glad I came up here to check. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, the island logs, like they're I hope that the granaries bring back a lot more because I kind of don't like getting this. So pumpkins, we have parsnips, have potatoes. I think these are potatoes though, right? The gardener. Yeah. Yeah. Parsnips. So I think we'll go with 3. Oh. Never mind. We'll go with the two cabbages, and then the rest will be potatoes. I think the parsnips are almost done. Yeah, so they're blossoming, they're almost produce. So at least they don't take too long. I was honestly concerned that these were going to take a lot longer. Okay, so the crops do get, the cropland does get bigger still, so that's good. Yeah, that's my plans for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna come back and do more side quests. If I'm not feeling that, I will come back and I'll maybe stream Arknights. Zol is probably around. I don't really want to do Satisfactory though. I'm not feeling it right now. But yeah. Anyways, that is stream for today. Okay. Anyways, that is stream for today. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching and latest. It is almost noon.